Hi Kim, it's so nice to meet you. So you were a silver medalist with the volleyball team of Team USA in Beijing, right?
Yes, in Beijing. Yeah, in 2008 Beijing Olympics. Yep, we got the silver medal, and yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I was following the game because we have some connection. I'm Hungarian, and Coach Király was your trainer, right?
He was not. No, my coach at that time was Jenny Lang Ping. So Coach Király came in after that. So I trained with Jenny Lang Ping, and I played overseas. I'd never been to Hungary, but I lived in 8 countries in 9 years. So I lived in Italy, Puerto Rico, Turkey, Russia, Czech Republic, Azerbaijan for 2 years, China and Brazil. So I had like such a great stint living overseas and traveling, playing professionally, and just absorbing all the different cultures of the world is probably one of the biggest educations I've ever had in my life.
I absolutely believe you. Did you have a favorite one? What country was this was the closest to your heart?
Oh gosh, it's so hard. I loved living in Turkey. I played for Fenerbahce. People were so warm and friendly. The food was great. It was like a big mix, melting pot. And I loved Italy and Brazil. Those 3 have like the biggest, warmest spots in my heart. Yeah.
Are you still active?
I'm still active. I am a personal trainer. Some people call me celebrity trainer out here. I train awesome people who just want to get better and who are consistent across the board, athletes, everyone. So I'm out here doing that, going on tour sometimes before COVID with a lot of clients, and I thoroughly enjoy just being a part of other people's lives and making people better. And I have different volleyball clients across the United States that I get flown out to train them as well, and it's really fun. I really enjoy making people better.
And today I just talked to your healer. Could you share something about this healing process?
Oh my gosh, my healer, Dr. Richard's here. It's so crazy. He's been doing a lot of work on me, and I really wish that I had like a picture of it because to prove it. Like I literally had like a bump right here that was a lump that I found in the fall. It was in the fall, and I started working with him, and I didn't even really talk to him about it because I wasn't thinking about it because we were working on like energetic work. And the next day, my bump went from like being like you go like this over it like this, like a lump like this. The lump literally went like significantly smaller. Like it's just everything that he's been doing is crazy. Like he puts his hands over me and I start seeing colors like I do when I'm doing breath work and I do journeys. He has some magical hands. I don't know what's going on there, but I love it.
How did you find him?
I found him through my friend Vasilia, who found him. I just think everything's always kind of like divine, like how it's supposed to be a part of your journey, and I think that frequencies like match each other. And I had been like really been praying and manifesting more people in like esoteric way like in my life, and I feel like he was brought into my life. I've been manifesting and asking God for it, so he came into my world, and we've been working a lot, and he's been really, really great.
Well, it sounds fantastic, and today we are here in this great event. Did you have a chance already to look around?
Dude, no, I just got here. Like
We got you in the first minute.
Got me right away. And I'm really excited. Melissa always has really great gifting, sweet. She's such a great person. I've been since I think she started. So it's so fun coming and see how she expands every time. And you always meet different people and really great brands. And it's just something fun to come to and connect, during different events. So I enjoy it.
Thank you so much, and please share your social media with us.
Yes. My social media, my Instagram is ITS Kim Glass. It's Kim Glass. You can check me out there.
Hi Melissa, I am Virag, and it's so nice to meet you because it's such a wonderful event today. I already had a look, and I walked around and I talked to people, and everybody's so impressed. So please share me what was the inspiration to organize this.
So my thing is like we're award season, Super Bowl, ESPYs. Is I try to fill in and put some different events in there that are targeted to one demographic. So we just came off Super Bowl. So obviously that was like 125 men, NFL players, and I felt so bad for all the women's, the press. The influencers, the celebrities, the female athletes, because they sort of don't have a spotlight there. So I'm like, how do I focus after Super Bowl and all that testosterone? I'm like, what better way to do a women's health and wellness event?
So it's a little balance now.
Balance, and it's like the most, it's a great experience. It's not stressful. It's just fun.
Who did you invite it for this event?
Oh, wow. We have Olympic volleyball. We have Olympic wrestlers, female wrestlers. We have Olympic soccer players. We have professional soccer players. But then we have models, influencers, female producers. So big thing for me is that we have a diverse group of women of all colors, but also all professions.
And you mentioned that you are a mom also. So what you pass for your kids about, how to care about a woman, a mother?
Oh, well, I have 2 boys, and let me tell you, they love their mom. And the biggest thing for me is that my boys actually help me, they help me get ready for the events. They're so, excited about it. I mean, their dad owns tennis clubs and was a professional tennis player back in the day. And then mom owns a PR firm, events. So it's like, both one's like, I'm going to take over mom's event company, but I'm going to also turn it into gaming and do other things and make it my own. And then my other son's like, I'm going to take over the tennis clubs. So the big thing is just showing them, I created this company out of being like a mom, and like how can I have a company that works with my schedules as a woman and a mom, but enjoy what I do, because it's like if you're not happy, especially if you're a mom, as you are, is that if you're not happy, it makes life is just as much stressful and miserable. So my job, I created this thing where I make everyone happy. No one's mad to see me because they're all getting gifted by brands, and the brands are happy because they're connected. So
you mentioned the brands. Could you just highlight some of them, some of the vendors who are?
Yeah, so I have to tell you, Dr. Busso, makes me beautiful. Celebrity dermatologist, Doma Fitness, which does the EMS training, keeps me in shape. And I want to say YJack. YJack is like the most clean, conservative, California apparel brand, which I love. So you'll notice a lot of the brands that I bring in, I have personal relationships with, because 1, I want to support the brand, but 2, I want to introduce them and be like, oh, you've got to meet Dr. Busso, you've got to meet Duma Fitness, because my butt was a 10, now it's a 4.
So what are the upcoming events? Because I know that you are organizing a lot.
Yes, I'll have a few weeks off before, but we have Oscars coming up. We're doing a celebrity pet gifting lounge, and I literally created that for the sole purpose as we have COVID puppy we adopted. But then we have ESPYs, we have a men's health and fitness. So doing the one for the women's today, and then we're doing the men's later.
Something for the kids?
We'll be doing Kids' Choice. So we're super excited about. It's my first year doing Kids' Choice, and the reason we're doing it is after Emmys, I was getting a lot of kids submitting, and you want to make sure you have the brands for the kids. So it's at Emmys, I felt bad because I didn't have a lot of kid targeted brands. So I'm I have to do it because I've made I had some kids here today. Is that we have to take care of them, but they're the sweetest and they appreciate it so much. So it's support them because they're working hard. I can't even imagine what it's like to be a child actor.
Sounds fantastic. You will be busy. You will be busy in the next few months.
Busy.
Tell me, share your social media with us.
So it is Luxury Experience Co. LLC.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yourself.
I'm Thierry Pilet. I'm Richard Garnier.
And you're both doctors. Am I correct?
Only me. I'm a doctor assistant and he's a doctor.
And your company is represented today here in this beautiful event. So please share something about it.
So it's great, we are pleased, on Saturday morning, to be here in Los Angeles. We opened a new office. It's called a Wellness Center, and we're based in Santa Monica. And we do mainly, principally, energy healing.
Energy healing. So please tell something about it. In Los Angeles, we know a lot about it, but maybe in other countries, people don't know what is it about.
The idea of that, this system of energy healing comes from many traditions, not only one. It's a mix of Balinese, of Tibetan, of Taoism, and Native American. It's a mix of all this old system.
And how does it work?
Oh, that is it's very complex to explain how that works, you know. But you have to do your own experience on that, you know. Dr. Richard has such a great expertise in this. He's been studying, you know, with different masters, you know, these last 30 years, and he brings some, like he said, you know, some concept and methodology from the world. So it's absolutely outstanding. You need really to experience. We cannot put a word, you know, on those concepts.
My main tools, it's my voice, my hand, and my eyes.
It's basically from body to body or mind to mind technique.
Yes, it's depend of what your body need. If you need some physical contact or only mind to mind, it's possible too.
Sounds very beautiful. And so please share, where is the office itself? Where is your place in Santa Monica?
Great, so we're located in Santa Monica between the 3rd and 4th. We have a very unique place, you know, we have 5,000 square foot, you know. Yes, with a wellness lounge, and we have a beautiful rooftop of 2,000 square foot. And yes, we are very, very excited. It's a very unique place that everybody should come to see.
So please share your social media with us. Where can we find you?
Oh,
Instagram, so Instagram is
Hypnomagnetism.
And after we have a website, you know, the website is www.richardgarnier.com.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I was born in Lithuania, and then somehow I've become a model, traveled everywhere, and then accidentally discovered Los Angeles, and now I don't want to leave.
I believe you. I believe you. So please share something about your career, because you already mentioned that you are a model. Are you doing something else?
Sure. Yes. Somehow modeling was leading me towards like my ultimate really dream career. It's acting. In between, I somehow managed to become a lawyer, and so now I'm trying to use all of the knowledge and the platform where I always wanted to end up. And it's amazing, and that's how I ended up in Los Angeles for this long.
What could you highlight from your career?
A few years ago, I shot probably the movie that has made this massive impact on my career. It's called VHS, and the director of the film was Jack Henry Robbins, and it's about the aliens, how they are coming to seek the asylum to America, because we've heard that Americans love immigrants so much. It's a comedy, but it's something else. I think it's a genius and absolutely insane. So that was one of my probably greatest projects I've worked on so far.
What are the upcoming projects?
Well, at the moment, since the February 4th, my movie, The Long Night, the horror film, is in the cinemas, and you can also see this on Apple TV. In a few months, I believe the movie The Reverend and Mrs. Simpson, with a lot of actors from Game of Thrones, it's a period drama, is also coming to theaters. I've shot a couple of little TV shows, which I believe are gonna hit the screen in May, June, July. Yeah, there are quite...
Sounds like you're going to be very busy, but could you share something about your roles in the movies that you mentioned?
Oh, absolutely. Well, in The Long Night, I get impregnated by evil. I know, and then I do give birth to evil as well. So it was probably one of the most extraordinary experiences I've ever had on set. And The Reverend and Mrs. Simpson, I'm playing a singer, German, and you know how the singers of that era, how they were not only singers, very naughty, and it's just post-war, so I'm German somehow in the UK. I'm not gonna reveal too many details, but it's very exciting. And VHS, I was a sexy alien from the Druge planet, sexy Swedish alien from the Druge planet.
Okay, sounds very exciting.
So exciting.
Who were your partners in these movies and TV shows?
Oh, absolutely. Well, VHS was really had the cocktail of so many wonderful actors. Susan Sarandon, Tim Robbins. We had a lot of Oscar winners in the film. So for me, who was at such a starting point, this was a big deal, especially when you find out that this is that big of a movie on set when everything is already rolling. So it was very not pre-planned. It was great.
Hello everyone, my name is Eugenia Kuzmina and I'm here at Spring Place for a special gifting suite. I'm super grateful. It's a lot of organic products and it's nice to be out.
Oh yes. So last time we met, I think it was sometimes in the autumn on one event. What happened since that with you?
I just did a show, I Can See Your Voice on Fox, which is super fun with Ken Jeong, Leanne Rimes. So it was pretty amazing. I have a film coming up from Guy Ritchie, Five Eyes. So I think it's coming end of March, and I'm about to go to Paris and shoot another film based on the theater play that I did with my friend Joanna Pickering, who's an amazing feminist, and she wrote this play. So I'm really excited about that, and then going to Cannes, hopefully.
Oh my God, you have a busy schedule for the next few months. But as a woman, what does it mean for you, women's health? Because today is about that.
For sure, it's so important to be aware. I think especially after pandemic, self-care is everything. Being a mom, I know that a lot of times we're always give, having your marriage or any kind of relationship plus a work, you always kind of try to stand up to all the standards, like, okay, I can do everything, but it's not true. It's really important to take your time and space for yourself and check in how you feel, because you can't give from an empty cup. So I think it's important reminder for women, to take care of their health and to really seriously self-care.
I absolutely agree. And did you have any chance already to walk around, or you just arrived?
I just arrived, so I'm really excited to check different products. I love supporting smaller brands. I think it's so important, especially in these days. A lot of businesses closed in pandemic, so I try to support local brands, especially if they're organic and they're healthy and natural. There's nothing better, and California is a great place for that, I think.
Thank you so much for stopping by, and please share your social media.
My social media, Eugenia Kuzmina on Instagram. You guys can, find anybody these days by Googling. So thank you so much.
Nice to meet you. I'm Virag, and you are Dr. Busso. How you pronounce your name?
Dr. Busso. Oh, you can call me Dr. Bauso, but it's Busso.
Okay, I seen you in a process. I seen what you're doing, and you are the doctor who makes the women beautiful, right? So what did we see exactly? Right.
Well, this is a fun field. It's a combination of science and art, but you can have enjoying what you do, and that's exactly what happens. So I enjoy making people feel externally the way they feel, and make sure that they feel like the way they feel internally, they see externally, and to be able to create that connection, it's a beautiful feeling.
When did you start?
I've been in the cosmetic business for almost 30 years, and I've seen the whole evolution. When we were doing only collagen, that we could barely get anything done, to everything that we can do these days. So I've been there from the beginning.
So would you say that it's more safe for women to get some cosmetic help?
There's definitely a lot more knowledge. There's definitely better products, safer products than we used to have before, and safer techniques. So it's a combination of technology as well as knowledge. Yes. Well, one of the things I've enjoyed the most doing because of the challenge is threads, which is the newest thing in terms of repositioning fat in places that they send it through gravity. So you don't necessarily need a facelift. We can do it in a non-invasive way, and it's really a lot of fun to see that transformation just in a few minutes.
I see that you did Botox today for the ladies, but so you also do surgeries?
No, I do the non-surgical part though. So this is called minimally invasive dermatology.
So how many Botox injection needs a woman who never had anything?
Well, It's not so much whether you need it or not. It depends if you're a candidate. It's not an issue of age. It's an issue of if you're using certain muscles excessively and creating wrinkles, then whether you're 20 or you're 50, then you will be a candidate for Botox. It's more an issue of how those muscles are being used or overused.
Some women told me that the Botox for her, it was like for 5 months, some of them say 9 months. So what about your product?
What we know through clinical trials is that it's about 4 months. In other words, if you wait more than 5, the person lost the full benefit. So the idea is to repeat it before you lose the full effects of one treatment.
And please just share with us, where can we find you?
Oh, thank you. Well, my office here in Beverly Hills in Bedford, another one in Miami in Coconut Grove.
Wow, and are you working also with celebrities?
Of course, but now we had to keep it secret.
It's private. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hello, so this is YJack. We are an essentials everyday basics company. Our company specializes in a special fabric called Xfina. So it's a special treatment that's made in the actual fabric that is transitioned into your everyday basics. So it's almost like your dressy t-shirt that you can wear with your, jeans or also your slacks. It's kind of a makeover of the button-down tee made into a classic. So this is what we have here. And the material is made a little bit more heavier than your classic to make it a little bit more long lasting. It also has a cooling effect. So it also creates like that drapey feeling on top of your skin where you feel really comfortable in, where it's not going to make you sweat or anything like that.
I see that. It's 100% cotton, but I touched it and it's a little bit. The feeling is like I touching a silk or something. So could you share something about it? What is the method to make it?
So that is Xfina. That's a special cotton we make. So it's a treatment that's actually made in the fabric to create that silky sheen feel. So when you do wear the t-shirt, it does have a little bit more elevated take to it. So it's not going to be something that you can find anywhere else because this is an exclusive cotton. You won't be able to find this cotton at Target or any other store. You can only find it on yjackusa.com.
You are only one in the market. It's your invention, the company's invention.
Yes, it's our own, very own cotton, so you will not find this cotton anywhere else. It's crafted, it took many, many years to fabricate and to manufacture, and that's what's so special about it, is that, it is really made into a really long-lasting, strong t-shirt, but it's also at an affordable price. It's made to accommodate every single person. It only markets up for $31, so it's at a price range that everybody can afford.
Who invented this technology? Can you share something about that? Who invented this? Who came up with the idea to make this type of cotton?
Yes, the creator, his name is Jack Yang. So he's a really, really talented designer, and he spent many, many years actually overseas trying to develop the special treatment t-shirt because his message really was about creating an everyday t-shirt for every single person, no matter where you work or what you do for a living.
And I see your design is really clear. It's like a minimalistic design. This is what you want to follow this path, or you doing other type of, different type of style?
The brand does focus on making staple t-shirts. That's what the brand's message is to make everyday staples that can go with no matter what you wear. So we do not only make t-shirts, we actually make outerwear as well, and we're also transitioning into loungewear. So it's kind of like the loungewear that you can actually, again, dress up. It's those staple pieces that you can always bring out of your closet and wear any way you want.
And is it unisex, right?
Yes, it is unisex. We do have many, many styles, and we also have different colors, different V-neck, we have long sleeve, we have turtleneck, we have mock neck, so there's different variations. And we do have men's styles, women's styles, and we also have unisex.
Thank you so much, and please share your social media, or where can we find you?
Yes, you can shop for us at www.yjackusa.com. You can also find us on Instagram at yjackusa.
Dr. Jen Welter. I was the first female to coach in the National Football League.
Oh wow, that's very impressive. Please share some experience about it and something about this type of job, because I can't really imagine what it is.
Well, one of my passions is actually showing girls that anything is possible in the world. When I grew up, there was not a place and a space for girls in football, so my passion is showing her that whatever game she wants to play, there is a place for her.
Oh my God, I almost, speechless. So maybe you have a message for the women nowadays, what to do, how to express ourselves, how to live our full life.
You know, I think what's really important, we often talk about having more inclusive places and spaces for women. And what we have to mean is that it's not enough to just be in the room. We have to have a voice in the room. And that's what it's truly about, because that's when we make the conversations richer. And I tell women and girls all the time, there is no job for just showing up well female. What you have to do when you show up is show up with your full self, and then let your game speak. Let your game speak louder than your gender, louder than the haters, certainly louder than social media. Because when you're good, someone will want you. And guess what? If they happen to miss you because the packaging was different, then go ahead and give them whiplash with your ponytail as you run right by them, and then they regret their bad decision because they missed out on someone who was wonderfully talented and supremely powerful. And we as women have to lead together, lock arms, and elevate each other.
You know, I have a perspective of a point of view that I see all of my beautiful single friends, and they are all look very confident, and they are successful in their jobs, and when they are dating, it looks like the dating culture changed so much that they're losing all the confidence. So could you just comment it a little bit? That what is your opinion about it?
You know, I think one of the important things about dating is that you don't want to walk in shoes that aren't yours, right? Ladies, we all have shoes in the closet that don't fit, right? And you put them on, you like them for about 30 seconds, and then you walk in all awkward, you're looking for a place you can stash them. Relationships are the same way, right? If you want to be comfortable and confident in your relationship, you have to come in the shoes that you are meant to wear, in the self that you truly are. Because otherwise, if they fall in love with you in shoes that you don't like and you don't want to walk in, you're going to have to run the marathon of a relationship in shoes that don't fit, which means you were never your true self. So ladies, if we want to be confident in a relationship, that means come as you are, be your real self, and allow that person to fall in love with who you truly are, because then you will also love the person that you are in that relationship as well.
That's very wise. And please share something about your upcoming work. So what are you doing now? Where are you right now?
Well, one of my passions is actually called Gridiron Girls. I founded it 4 years ago, teaching girls confidence through football, and that there is no game they cannot play and no field they do not belong in or on. We have done almost 50 camps across the country, and I will literally leave this beautiful red carpet and run right out to the football fields in about 2 hours. So making sure that, I think what's so important is that girls like your daughter get a chance to be with and be connected with someone who shows them they can literally tackle the world. And so that's what I'm committed to doing as many days as I can possibly do it.
Fantastic. Please share your social media with us.
It's at Welter47. That's a welterweight like in boxing. I'm just not heavy enough for my own weight class. And then it's Gridiron Girls with 3 R's, because, you know, there's a little grr in there, like a little bit of why did you not let us do this? And please help us change it.
Thank you.
My name is Kasha Brown. I'm actually a representative of Dr. Nicole Williams. She's the author of this particular book called This Is How You Vagina.
Oh, so it's this title is really actually it's a question for all of the women. Or the what? Could you share some secrets about this book?
Well, yeah, the one thing about the author, she's actually a gynecologist. She wanted to get the information out there, the history, the science, the technical things behind actually the vagina. Sometimes we just don't know how to care for her. Sometimes we have these funny little nicknames for her, and we want to kind of get away from saying that, and we want to just call her what she is. She's a vagina. But what it is this book is not just educational. It has a lot of wit and a lot of humor in it. So it kind of educates you and gives you a little laughter at the same time.
Okay, so this is basically about a gynecologist try to educate us in a funny way. This is how it is?
Well, kind of in a funny way. I mean, so sometimes there's just a satire and a stigma behind the vagina. So what better way to break that stigma than to add some humor? Because some people are scared to talk about our vaginas, our lady parts, our things below. And this kind of like gives you the opportunity to kind of have a conversation with your young girls, your girlfriends, and it just kind of does it
Well, I love to do music. I'm a singer-songwriter. I've been nominated 4 times for the Latin Grammys and 1 for the American. And I have a foundation for women that is called Mujer de Fe. We're working along with several organizations to build a water well right now in this 2022 in Ecuador. And my foundation, Mujer de Fe, which is Woman of Faith, it's it helps women who has been in the who have been in distress for any type of abuse through arts. So I work through arts.
How did you come up with the idea to establish this foundation?
Well, I write a lot for women, so I had a lot of messages on my social media, women that were abused. And then, of course, as I don't come from a background of a social worker, I needed to do something related to what I do, which is arts. Because arts has the power to, help women in a way that they are able to express themselves. Actually, one of the projects that we have is women in prison, singer-songwriters. So it's one of the upcoming projects.
When you are writing music, do you get some inspiration from these stories?
Yeah, of course. I think everything in life is an inspiration, and everything in life is a moment. It's kind of like we're gonna change. I mean, what we have right now, like about talking, is we never know if it's gonna repeat, right? So every moment I think has to be special, like caring about the person you have at the moment and sharing your experience and sharing your love, I think we have the capacity to every day and every moment to make something different and something beautiful of the moment we have.
Maybe I edit out this question, but your name sounds Slavic, so I don't know what is your your background.
So I am Ecuadorian Spaniard. Ecuadorian Spaniard.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
I have family in Ecuador and also in Spain.
Yes. Okay. That sounds nice. So, and did you born here?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay.
A lot of us sometimes have to come to, Los Angeles or the U.S. to try to make it because nowadays with the social media it's easier to work in your place, but definitely there's things that are moving here.
I wanted to ask actually, so you have a Spanish background, and how does it affect your music?
Well, I think when you go back somehow to your roots with music, it helps you to express in a different way community, society, just activism. Like in my case, I work with, my music is inspired in everything, in stories and everything, so it's linked to it, it's not separated.
Okay, thank you so much, and please share your social media with us.
Paulina Aguirre Music.
Thank you.
I am Pamela Jean Noble. So I just got here. I haven't seen anybody that I know quite yet, but maybe I'll run into a familiar face.
So you didn't have time yet to look around a little bit and walk around to see the product?
Not quite yet. You're our first stop, so we'll be seeing stuff in a little bit. Yeah.
Please tell me something about yourself. Share some stories and share what you are doing.
So I'm getting back into acting and modeling. I just had a baby 20 months ago.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So yeah, we're just getting kind of back in the swing of things because we really wanted to be hands-on the first, year of his life. But my husband and I met on a reality show, and it was love at first sight and a whirlwind of romance. And here we are 7 years later with a baby.
That's fantastic. And please share the secret. How can you look as good after giving birth?
I mean, I eat really healthy. I try to take care of myself. I take, vitamins and supplements and all that good stuff. I think it's all about what you're putting in your body and, but being appreciative of what your body went through too, that way you're not being too hard on yourself. Yeah.
You said you're going back on track now. What is the next project what you will work on? Do you have already some things coming up?
So I just did a photo shoot 2 days ago for EXO Brittany Aldean's hair extension line. So that's literally my most recent 2 days ago. But we'll see what's on the horizon. I have lots of little things popping up, but you never know what happens until you're on set that day.
And you also work as an actress, right? So what is the project what you could highlight before you became a mom?
Well, I feel like most people know because my husband and I met because of Bravo's Below Deck. So a lot of people, that's like their favorite because it's a story that was not on the show. So yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, we're season 3 and then season 1 in Mediterranean.
So I'm an actress and a singer. I actually have a few songs released. My newest EP is called Vision, has 3 songs on it, and I'm coming out with a new single coming up. It's more of a ballad song compared to my other songs, which are kind of more pop, and it's dedicated to Alzheimer's. 2 of my grandparents have Alzheimer's, so it's a very beautiful and special thing for me and my family. So music video coming up for that song, and we are always in the works of more music. So I'm very looking forward to it.
And please, girls, share your social media with us.
Absolutely. Go ahead, Kennedy.
Alright, so my Instagram is KennedyJones04, and you might find me on my TikTok. It's KennedyJones 2004. Please follow me. I love you.
Awesome. So my Instagram and my TikTok are Mila.neighbors. My last name is spelled a little weird. It's Nabours. And you can find me on YouTube, just Mila Neighbors, which I have my music videos and a lot of different content on there. So Reese, take it away.
You can find me at the Reese Warren on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.